What's up, Cycling Navigator, and in this video I'm going to talk about things which make a bike a good touring bike. So stay tuned and enjoy the video. Okay guys, so this is my touring bike which I built myself. So I'm gonna go through all the bits and pieces on this bike and explain you why it is a good touring bike. So obviously the main thing on your bike is the frame, and when choosing the frame you should consider a few things. First of them is the material the frame is made of. Most touring bikes will come with a steel frame for very good reason. Basically, steel is a lot stronger material than aluminium. It is a bit heavier, but it doesn't really matter because it's a touring bike. So steel, strong material, it has a great shock absorbing. So basically it's a lot more comfortable than aluminium. It's also easy to repair. If it breaks, you can actually weld it. So I definitely recommend go with steel. Steel is real. 99% of touring bikes are made of steel. Steel forks, steel frame. You won't regret it. The next thing which makes a good touring frame is the geometry. A good touring bike will have a relaxed geometry. If you see the top tube, this is the top tube. You see how it's going upwards? It's not really horizontal, so it's going up. The front end of the bike is really high as well. So basically all the geometry, all the bike looks upwards. So basically what that gives you is more relaxed riding position. It's not a performance bike, it's not a racing bike, it's a touring bike. Touring bike should be comfortable. Comfortable is number one when it comes to touring bike geometry. So another really important thing when considering the touring frame is rack mounts. So basically your frame needs to have the rack mounts such as here. And obviously on the forks as well, it has various mounts. So 4 mounts. Another really important thing on a good touring frame is the length of the chainstay. And look how long this chainstay is. It's massive. It's really long. The reason why it's longer is just to have a longer wheelbase. So basically when you put a pannier bag on your rack and when you pedal, you don't hit your pannier bag with your heel. So another really important thing when it comes to touring bikes is the gears. So what I've got here, I've got just a normal compact chain set, which is just a 5034, just Shimano 105 normal compact chain set. 1140 cassette, which is 11 speed from Shimano XT 1140 cassette, which is a mountain bike cassette. And I'm using a road derailleur, which is Shimano 105. This is a medium cage. But to be able to use the road derailleur, which is such a massive cassette, I had to use the adapter. And this is the adapter from, let's just zoom in. Yeah, it's called the Road Link. So what that basically does, it puts all your derailleur about 1 inch lower. So when it's lower and it's able to accommodate big cassettes. So basically this setup gives me the same gear ratios I would have with the triple. 5034, 1140 with a Road Link adapter is the same as triple chain set and 1132 cassette. With this setup you can climb any hill, no problems. Really low gears on this one. So next important thing is obviously the wheels, and what makes a wheel a good touring wheel. So basically this the strength of the rim and the spoke count. So basically I'm running Rigida Sputnik. These rims were specifically designed for touring. These are really heavy rims, heavy spokes. So basically they designed that wheel to carry weeks worth of food with you. So basically you can load your panniers and that will be fine. It's running true, it's amazing wheels. Rigida Sputnik, definitely recommend. Famous wheels in touring world. Next thing, spoke count. So I believe this is a 32 spokes. So that's the minimum you want to have, 32. You can go 36. I think 32 is just enough. Obviously stainless steel spokes, quite thick ones from DT Swiss. Another important thing about wheels is the hubs. This particular wheel has a dynamo hub built in. So basically when the wheel is spinning, it generates the electricity, but that's another video. But do consider having a dynamo hub, I really recommend having a dynamo hub on the front wheel. It's just making your life a lot easier. So next important thing is the brakes. Obviously, there's no right and wrong when it comes to brakes in touring bikes. Different people have different opinions. I personally think that disc brakes are a lot better than rim brakes. They're much more reliable. They have better stopping power, they have better modulation, they perform better in the wet. A little bit more difficult to maintain them, but if you know what you're doing, that's fine. It's simple. I had a look at best-selling and best touring bikes of 2018, and they all have TIP spires. So it's becoming a standard in the touring world. So basically, TIP spires, the best brakes. Simple as. Another thing to consider is the handlebar type. This is just a standard normal road handlebar with STI shifters. So I'm shifting my gears by moving these levers like this, and I'm braking. So this is called STI shifters. So these bars give me 3 riding positions. So my riding position number 1 is just here. I can hold that on hoods and drop bars. Another important thing is the tires. So this is a pretty standard tire, most common tire in the touring world, which is a Schwalbe Marathon. Most people will choose Schwalbe Marathon Plus. These are just the standard ones. I think they're a little bit lighter and they have the little bit better rolling resistance with almost the same puncture protection. So I tried it. So I decided to try these, and yeah, across 7 countries with these. I cycled from England to Lithuania and 0 punctures, so pretty impressed. These are slow tires. They're heavy, they're slow, but they're absolutely bomb-proof. They have the best puncture protection known to a man. So yeah, this is why they're most popular tires in the touring world. Schwalbe Marathon. Go for them, you'll never regret. So I hope I helped you to understand better what touring bike is and what makes a good touring bike. And if I forgot something or you still got any questions, just leave the comment down below. And if you enjoyed this video, if you found it useful, give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.